Okay, here is my recipe for easy baked potatoes. First, what you want to do is you want to just poke some holes in them to let the steam out. I do this all around the potato. You don't want any steam to come out. I also recommend putting one down lengthwise. Just let some steam out. Now I'm using Honey Gold baby potatoes. I recommend Yukon Gold larger potatoes, but this is all I have. Okay. Now again, cut down the middle. Now if you don't cut this down the middle, all of the starch inside of it is going to cook up and bubble, and there's going to be a lot of steam in the microwave. Okay, so just get 2 paper towels, set these there, and those there. Okay, and now what you want to do is put them in the microwave for 3 minutes. Or at least until they're all done cooking. And then I recommend seasoning them after they're done. But while they're cooking, I'll just explain to you what I'm going to be putting on. I'm going to be putting about 2 shakes each of garlic powder, each potato. Just olive oil, normal olive oil. I'm just going to put a little drizzle on after it's done cooking. Then of course, some salt and some pepper. What I'm also going to do is add some margarine or just any spreadable butter. If you don't want to use this, just melt some butter in the microwave. Some other optional things you can add: some parsley, maybe some red pepper or cayenne powder, or some basil. Anything you want, really. You can also just use fresh garlic, but this is an easier recipe. Really, the options are endless. I'm using sea salt instead of table salt. I think it just brings out more flavor. And now, with minute 30, I'm gonna flip the potatoes. Now I'm using the napkin, and you can see that it's a lot of steam. Just kind of flip them about. Okay. Put the napkin back on. Continue. Okay. Now you can see inside how the steam is cooking. I don't know if you can hear it, but I definitely can. Okay. If you want more accurate measurements, I would say maybe a teaspoon of garlic powder each potato, about another teaspoon of olive oil per potato, 2 shakes of salt, 2 shakes of pepper, I guess just the tip of the knife, to cover for the butter. Yeah, and you can have yours cooked more or less if you think. I don't like mine cooked all the way. I think that they dry out if you leave them too long. So 30 seconds left. And to check them, you can just take a knife, let some of that steam out. Okay. And now the knife should slide through. You can check different ways. I think this is the easiest. You just kind of slide it in. Be careful, they will be hot. Okay, I think mine need the extra 23 seconds that it has. But yeah, if you want yours extra, I'm sure that you can cook it an extra 30 seconds, just so on. If you're using a bigger potato, the time will vary. If you're using mini potatoes on cooking 2, I recommend just doing 2 minutes and flipping them, cooking for the extra minute for 3 overall. If you're using a larger one, I would definitely use 3 minutes, then flip them, and then just cook for the 4th minute. Now, another good thing about the napkins, not only do they help cook them in the steam, but they help you carry the hot plate. Here's the assembly station. Now you can just flip these so that the little slits are there. I forgot the knife over here. Okay. And now you might just need to use the knife to cut that open more. I recommend using the fork because then you don't need to touch the hot potato. Slide that open like that. Okay. Now I'm going to put the butter on first, then it'll melt over it. Just a little bit. Of course I drop it. Just leave it between the two. Close it. Might not stay closed, whatever. Doesn't matter, really. Okay, close it. Save some of that butter. Now just close it up and put it back in the fridge. Now now that the butter's all melted, I'm gonna add my 2 shakes each of sea salt, 1 or 2 cracks of black peppercorn. You can use more or less depending on your taste. Just a bit of olive oil. You just want it to, and I recommend moving it around with the fork. This really helps it. Make sure you get the outside too. Fill the inside first. Just a little bit on the outside. This will really help hold the garlic powder or any other seasonings you're using to the potato. I really recommend it, especially if you love the flavor of olive oil. And I just add about, be patient with it. You don't want to use too much. There, about a teaspoon each. Now I recommend rubbing some into the skin. Okay. And if you really like garlic powder, of course, you can always open them up and add some to the inside, which is what I'm doing. I'm just gonna close that, and I'm gonna use the knife to spread it to the inside of it.